Long-standing demand for reforms at the UN Security Council has again been revived. India, along with Brazil, Germany and Japan, had written a letter to the President of the UN General Assembly. They have demanded actions for changing the UN Security Council in line with the common African position. India and the three other countries also expressed their concerns about the inter-governmental negotiations since 2009, saying there has been practically no progress in the discussions. The letter had also noted UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres called on July 18 for reforms of the Security Council. It quoted him as saying, "The nations that came out on top more than 7 decades ago have refused to contemplate the reforms needed to change power relations in international institutions. Inequality starts at the top in global institutions." India has joined hands with Brazil, Germany and Japan to call for expediting the process for reforming the UN Security Council, with the four countries saying that intergovernmental negotiations on the issue have dragged on for more than a decade without substantial progress. The four countries, also known as G4, outlined their position in a common letter submitted to the President of the UN General Assembly, Tijani Muhammad Bandi. They demanded actions for transforming the UN Security Council in line with the common African position and said negotiations shouldn't be held hostage procedurally and substantially by those who do not wish to bring about reform. India's letter, submitted by the Deputy Permanent Representative to the UN, K. Nagaraj Naidu, referred to the draft decision regarding the rollover of the intergovernmental negotiation on equitable representation and increase in the membership of the Security Council and said, "This process must capture clearly the tangible progress made in 2 meetings held earlier this year." The letter said clear progress was made in the negotiation this year, with member states backing the common African position as laid down in the Izuwini Consensus and the Sirte Declarations, and the urgent need for the transparency and applications of the General Assembly's rule of procedure to the intergovernmental negotiations. The letter also emphasized the need to redress the historical injustice against Africa and to ensure better African representations in a reformed Security Council in line with the common African position. Even the discussions are dubbed as informal and the UNGA rules of procedure do not apply. In 11 years, the situation has not changed. There have been no attempt to capture the discussions in the single consolidated text for negotiations, the letter said. India and the three other countries also expressed their concerns about the intergovernmental negotiations since 2009, saying there has been practically no progress in the discussion. Bureau Report.